Hey, this guide is one of the first airdrops we're doing via video NFT global chat.eth. This is the video chat app guide showing how to make your own edition of global chat.eth, the video chat app. You see here, you can enter your name. I got some names here. This is my computer. You can click done, IDs and things. But within this NFT's unlockable content, you will find some different links in this guide link, of course. This is the link on the top, downloadfile.eth.limo. This is a link that redirects you to the GitHub. This GitHub contains the source code for, we call it Heaven Chat, Global Chat. GlobalChat.eth is the main site that we're using, but this is the source code. So Heaven's Tools, this is what we use, this repository. Will contain all the different files and things that we'll be using in the different guides and NFTs and airdrops upcoming. But this source code, you can see here, all of it is contained. Here's a simple about that explains what this is about. It's simple peer-to-peer text, voice, video chat, website source code to be used with our ENS domains. Tested on many different agents, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera, Brave browser, Android, Windows, Linux, and Mac. There's no extra downloads required for video chat other than the hardware, a mic, and webcam. So what we're going to do here, once you've went to download file.eth.limo, you see it redirects you to the GitHub. So what we're going to do is actually fork the code. Fork allows us to clone this. You don't have to change or download any of this stuff. You just click fork. It'll copy it to your account. You need to make sure you've made a GitHub account. Make a GitHub account if you haven't already. This is important. You need a GitHub account because this is how we're going to make code in the future going forward, etc. But once you've had a GitHub account created, etc., and you've went to downloadfile.eth.limo and it's redirected you here to the GitHub source code page, that's when we're going to click fork. So here we are, we're forking the code. You can change the name if you want to. Heaven Chat is the one that we're going to use. Scroll down, create fork. Alright, it's forking it. It's going to take only a few seconds here. So you can see how this has been forked from Heaven's Tools. This is my account. I've created a clone of this. It's ready to go. So what we're going to do from here, we're going to take and go to Fleek. So fleek.co, this is the site where we're actually deploy that source code from GitHub to IPFS. So once you've seen Fleek here we are. Sign in or sign up. You need to sign up with a GitHub account, the same GitHub account you've created in the first part. Sign in with that same GitHub account. I'm signing in with mine. Here it is. It'll load up here in just a few moments. And once you've arrived here, you want to begin by adding a new site. So here we are, add a new site. Connect with GitHub. That's the GitHub that we've seen earlier. And we know it's called Heaven Chat. If you made a different name, so be it, but Heaven Chat. So here's Heaven Chat right here. IPFS is the hosting service, of course. Continue. You don't have to change or interact with any of this. Just go straight to deploy site. So here we are, it starts deploying our site. We'll wait on this to wrap up and finish. So globalchat.eth, of course, is the site, the main site that we use, and this is the name of this airdrop, of course, etc. We're going to use liveview.eth as the example here to link it to here in a few moments. But global chat, of course, is the main name of this NFT collection as far as the airdrop. But here we are, it's continuing the deployment. Alright, the DNS is updated. It's hosted on the IPFS. Fleek has generated a site for us. Let's take a look. So let's take a look here. We click on this. This loads up here in a few moments. You'll see it says not found here just for a moment. What it's doing is it's taking everything that's on IPFS here that we can verify on IPFS. We'll start with this first. So here we are, Heaven's Tools. It wants to use our webcam and microphone. It wants us, here's a notice to enter our username for this chat. No dots are supported at the moment. The good news is, using this fork, as we make changes to incorporate more additions and site revisions, you can sync it, and all these changes will be in real time. You can, of course, make your own edits, but that's the point of the fork, is to keep things synced up with you so that this will be a continual build that we can all use together. But we'll close that since we've verified it on IPFS. Let's refresh this site and make sure it's ready on Fleek. So here it is on Fleek, the same site. All this is the same. It's just, you see, it's getting more and more human readable. So we're going to make this very simple with ENS now. So we've taken our code from the Heavens Tools collection. We forked it. Here it is in our personal collection. It's ready. We've added it and it's ready. We went to Fleek. We've connected our Fleek account. We've uploaded the code by connecting it and then deploying it. Here it is deployed. We verified it on IPFS it works. We verified that this link here works. We don't have to redraw any deploys. It's ready to go. So this is where we go to the Settings tab. And then within the Settings tab, you go under Domain Management. Under Domain Management, you see ENS. You click on ENS. Here it is. Add an ENS domain to point to your domain site. So add ENS. So the ENS site that we're going to use as an example, since global chat is already set up, we will use liveview.eth. Let's verify it. Yes, OXA7, that's me. Yes, add ENS. And then you'll see here, set content hash. So here we go to set content hash. All right, step 1, migrate your ENS. Since I do not have a resolver already set, I've gotten this through the bulk resolver utility. So I've not set a custom resolver yet. It's just got me as the registrant and controller. So here I am on the main site. I have to go to advanced settings. See, there's no address found under resolver. I go to set, and I use the public resolver. Then I save it. This allows me to use addresses, text records, and more. So once I've used the public resolver here so that I can set these records and things, it's about 30-40 cents on average for that. So it's about 55 cents right now, 48 cents. Confirm it. And once this confirms, we'll be able to go back and actually set the second step on Fleek. So this is set and ready to go. You see now we can set things like addresses, content, and text records. We don't have to do it within this main page. Fleek does it for us. So we can close this out. So here we are. It says we did it successfully. Step 2, set content hash. Everything that we deploy through this GitHub, like we said, automatically goes to Fleek. So you don't have to do anything extra. This operation that we're doing right now is performed only once. So let's click set content hash. So we choose what wallet you're using to do this. So we paid about 40 cents for the last deployment. To get the resolver set, you might already have that set. So about 40 cents so far for this whole deployment. Let's see how much this is to actually set that content record that we don't have to change over and over again. Just a one-time deployment. This is the total cost of your deployment, by the way. So let's see, $1.71. So about $2 total is how much this costs to actually deploy this site, liveview.eth, a fully functional peer-to-peer chat system. It's going to have SSL. It's live right now. So let's go straight to it. liveview.eth.limo. So this site now is loading up through the different content delivery networks and whatnot. I use .limo essentially for more things because it's one of the fastest resolvers. But you'll see within moments, this site now has a content record set. So here's that content record, liveview.eth.limo. That's of course what we've entered in there a minute ago. We'll just click it again so it'll start trying to load up. Hit a refresh on it. Here it is, ready to rock. So let's allow it. We'll give it access. Give it my name. So here it is, fully functional. So you've seen we've taken it from start to finish, from that download file.eth.limo to redirect us to the GitHub. Here's the GitHub that we forked. We forked the code. We deployed it on Fleek. We added it to our ENS domain. We set the custom resolver so that we can set the content record on Fleek. All that's ready to roll, and here's the site live and rocking. So you can change your ID if you need. Here it is, ready to go. So we can actually share this now. So here we are. We're going to copy this. We'll go back to like Twitter here. We can say, hey, I'm going to send it to Guy here. I'm going to say, hey, can you join me? And you'll see also how many of these we can support at the same time. So here we are. We sent him an access to invite us to join. We're sitting here on the site ready to go. I'm joining it from the phone as well. So here I am. I just joined it from my phone. So here it is. You see phones right here. I'm actually sending a test from it. So you see I just sent a test to it. Test back. So I just close it from the phone. Let's see. He said he'd love to join us. So let's see. Waiting on him to join. Since the users never load the site, they'll load up. It'll ask them permissions to allow to use the webcam and microphone. Once they accept it and choose their ID, they'll appear in that list. Here it is, an incoming call. Working like a drone. So here's part 2. We got Guayman on here. I'm going to do a little voice chat with him. See if we can get him to pick up. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Hello.
Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
I'm doing a test video voice call. I said, let's see if he'll pick up.
Yes, sir. This is the test right here?
Yeah, this is the test voice call part. I did the other part. I did the guide now, and now here's part 2.
All right. Does it have my video on?
Nope. We can do this voice call part. You can do voice or video or just chat. You get all 3 parts. Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's something right there. I muted the video. That's why I wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Here, we'll swap to the other one. You ready?
Yes, sir.
So, your video might still mute, but you see how mine's got the... Oh. I can't see it. You see it's got the little thing on mine? Ah! Elmo. There you go. Nice. Yeah, that's a 2-part system. We got voice and video and Elmo and chat and everything.
You can see me loud and clear?
Yeah. Elmo's World. Dang.
There we go.
Not bad.
No, that's really clear. I like that.
Well, this is the guide. You're an NFT now, Elmo. How you feel?
I probably get hit with copyright for that or something,
No,
right?
that's a token gated. Only Heaven's Tools members get this. Exclusive.
Well, they better buy one.
Ah.